Hi. Hi, and welcome to our topic, stress management at work. Today we want to talk this topic because, there is a lot of situations that challenge us or take us out of our comfort zone. And it's really common to find us stressed with work activities or during our job hours. So this is why we want to talk about this. But what is stress? Here we have three circles with information about what is stress. And the most common definition of stress is the way that our body and brain responds to our challenge or demand. There can be, as we are seeing in the picture in the slide, there is levels of stress, and we can, if we are on green level, we can say there is a positive effect, and when we are in green level or our performance increase. But when we are in red, it's because those are negative effects. This can be emotional, physiological, or physical effects. Those negative effects, it's when we are overwhelmed, frustrated, under too much pressure, and we react negatively. This can have negative repercussion in us because all of our attention is on that problem, and we are trying to address or face the problem. But this give us a lot of negative emotion, and we can handle all of this. And we need to find a getaway. We need to find a way out of this stress because it's really common in our working hours. But in this case, we want to do an activity with you guys. For this activity, you will need paper and a pen or pencil, okay? And this is what we are going to do. We are, I'm going to draw it for you, or imagine that I'm drawing something. You will have to follow my footprint, and you need to draw or follow my footprint and draw what I am doing, and try to draw what I am doing. So, okay. So I'm going to start to drawing, and you will, and I don't know how your picture is going to but it's gonna look. But yeah, I'm starting now. Done. Okay. So, do you want to know what what you're drawing? Okay, what is your draw? Okay, you were drawing my cactus here. I don't know how your picture or how your graph looks, but this is what you were drawing. Okay, what is the intention of these activities? It's focusing in the now, in the present. Forget about anything or the past or the future. Your main concern, it's play us in the moment. And we want to talk about this because when we concentrate or we try to forget or just pause the activity that is giving us stress, we can focus on this activity, and it's a way, and it's a way to get out or run away from that feeling of overwhelm of stress in our life. This is the importance of find relief of stress. Bad. Okay, let's talk about the main causes of stress. What it's giving us stress. Imagine that we have a pocket, an empty pocket, and we are going to fill out this pocket with the main causes of stress at work. And maybe your boss or your employer doesn't want to hear that. this because it's frequent. It's usually it happens a lot. And if you are going through a lot um, of these causes, you may need to change your work. Okay, any job um, works or any jobs, it's more important than your life or your emotional health. So if this causes a lot of problems, or if your stress, it's furthering more than a few days or a few hours, then you need to change your work and get professional help. Okay, so these are the main causes of stress at work: long hours, heavy workload, change in the organization, high deadlines, job insecurity, lack of autonomy, boring work. Some of these causes have momentaneous, it can be fixed, but another's it cannot be fixed. So if you are facing or going through a few of these main causes, you need to take a break. But let's go to the other slide and find the relief app. What you can do if you are going through stress. And there's a few here that you can easily do. You don't need material, or you don't need anything special, just your discipline. You need the only thing that you need is your discipline, and it's your wish to do the things. And the first thing you can do to eliminate or relieve stress is exercise, walking. In exercise, that's what what I like to do: exercise and listen music. But since I spent a lot of hours, I spent around 8 hours in front of a computer. I like to do exercise all days. But if you don't like to practice any exercise, go to the gym, or for example, do CrossFit, playing football, maybe you can just walk. When you walk, you have time to think of many things and clean your mind. The second thing is prayer, meditation. If you meditate, you can have a different perspective of the situation, and it will help you also to have a different perspective of the things. Listening music, this is one of my favorites, because all my attention and all my I focus all my attention in the lyrics and in the rhythm. So at the end of the song, I'm ready to continue. It's like take a break, and then I decide to continue, and I'm ready. I'm ready for the activity. I can do this in a job. All of these activities, you can do this in your job. Make a list and organization. When you make a list, you plus your ideas, or you have a map, instructions of the steps, and you see where you are and where you want to be, what's your goal, how you need to reach your goal. When you plan your idea, you know how many steps you need to take, and you see the end and the goal. So it's important to plan your ideas. The second thing that you can do to relieve the stress is respectfully saying no when people ask you to do a specific task. You are in all your right to say no. Doesn't matter if they pay you, doesn't matter if they are your boss, if that's your employee. Your emotional health is in risk, and you are on all your right to say no. So if you are afraid to say no, think on this twice. Find the words to say no, and they have to respect your decision. The second option is talking with people, share your problems. This is very important. Find someone who can listen you and maybe don't judge you, or it can give you an advice. So talk with people. Sleep, refresh your mind. It's really important as adults. We need to sleep at least 6 hours. So respect your time to sleep. Respect sleep. It will refresh your mind. It's like a reboot. If you can take a nap at the day, 20 minutes, that will be enough actually. Playing games, if you doesn't matter how what's your age, how old you are, don't love in your phone in your phone online games. It will give you it are fun. Don't love playing games. Read your favorite book, get new material each week. And if you're in your home, or if you have space in your room, in your office, watering the plants, why not? um but be constant, be disciplined with these activities and with your work, and don't procrastinate. When we leave things at the end or at last minute, it, we may we probably will be stressed because it requires discipline. And so don't leave the things at last minute, and take your time to plan your stuff. Okay. And if you now we are at the end of this presentation of this workshop. um if you're going to stress, or if you feel that you are super stressed and the stress persists more than 1 month, get help. Actually, at the bottom of this video, you will have information. Visit sitesgoogle.com/release, stress release, sorry. And also we will leave a phone number that you can get more information about the stress. And as a homework, and what we want to do after you finish this workshop, is make a list or take notes of all the thoughts or activities that stress you, and how you will face the problem. Okay, how you are addressing the problem. And everything everything has a solution. Don't be overwhelmed, because if we overthink the problem, we tend to be more stressed. So when I was doing this presentation, when I was working in this workshop, when I choose my topic, when I decided to do this workshop about the stress, my family and friends told me, so you work 8 hours, you work out and you study. They told me, sometimes you are stressed when you're doing this. And then I say, I'm my own study subject. So work when you're stressed, and it's a good thing. Also, as we see at the beginning of the presentation, it will help us to increase our performance, but it can have negative effects. So take care of yourself and think positive ways on how you can approach, or how you can use all these things to do favorite things in your life. Thank you for being here with us, and I hope this helped you.